Hello, people of the internet. I am D.R. Gremlin, and welcome to week whatever there, because week 3 of season 5 of the Pokédex Holders League. I am D.R. Gremlin, proud coach of the Southend Stoutlands, and this week we are taking on my nemesis enemy, my arch enemy, the Sean, coach of the Kyurem All Blacks, and yeah, this is the only person in the league who I've battled and I have never ever beat, which is kind of a crazy record. But yeah, last time we battled, it was a bad matchup, and like just everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. I'm not going to talk about it. But basically, I wish I could have won. And you know, like every time we play in VGC as well, like he always beats me. It's crazy how much this guy beats me. So I'm determined to win. Unfortunately, he is the most broken, stupid team I've ever seen. So I want to go a bit more in depth this week. So like, if you don't want to hear my thoughts about the teams and stuff, I'd say skip to like about 10 minutes. I'll try and make sure that all works out. But yes, so here's his team. Here's the Mega Lopunny. I mean, this thing is so fast and so powerful. He can run Adamant Lopunny easily. The only reason to not run Adamant Lop is that Choice Scarf X-Cloud can outspeed Adamant Lop, but then not outspeed Jolly. But then because of that, I can't really bring Choice Scarf X-Cloud, so he probably doesn't prep for that. But basically, Adamant Lopunny outspeeds my entire team, and it 2 KOs everything. Like Aggron, Bulu, Milotic, Lati, like, it doesn't matter. Arcanine, it 2 KOs all of them. And then we have Hoopa-Unbound, which also 2 KOs everything. And I mean, its stats are just so good in both attack and special attack. I cannot predict what set this is going to be. I'm banning this thing next season. Like, it's just... I stand by my reasoning for unbanning it for this season. Like, it's fair enough, give it a test run. You know, it's got weaknesses like that terrible defense, that bug weakness, that speed. But man, it's just like there's just no switching. There's just literally no switching. He's got the Gengar here, which I mean, like Gengar's okay. I mean, my team is so slow that it outspeeds pretty much my whole team, and it's a Poison Boy, so it's probably going to be there to try and take advantage of the Bulu. And then I'm sort of thinking to myself, well, you know, Aggron switches into it just fine, but both Hoopa and Gengar are 2 of his Z Crystal users, and they can both just run Z Focus Blast and just destroy my Aggron's life, so it's not really ideal, I'm going to be honest. It is far from my ideal situation. He's got the Empoleon here, which I don't really think is going to come. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. I would like it to come. It's a really good Mon, right? Like, great Rocker, great Defogger, good Steel type, good bulky Water, especially with Wish support, which he does have. But it's like it just doesn't really do anything against any of my Mons. So Empoleon really shouldn't come. If it does come, I'm going to be very confused. He's got the Shaman here, which I love Shaman. I actually have a Shaman plush on my desk, which arrived like yesterday. You know, Shaman was in my last team, and I love Shaman, but Shaman literally 6-0s me, and so I hate Shaman. Like, it's just the coverage of Seed Flare, Air/Dazzling Gleam, Earth Power with Life Orb 2 KOs my entire team, and that's without Grassy Terrain. In Grassy Terrain, Seed Flare 2 KOs my entire team. Like, this is just not okay. And because my team is so slow, it outspeeds everything as well. So, like, I have no switch-ins for Lopunny, Hoopa, or Shaman right now, or really Gengar. So those 4, I would say, like, pretty much have to come. Gengar, maybe not, it depends, but Lop, Hoop, and Shaman, 100% no doubt about it. Druddigon is a bulky Dragon Boy, good Rocker. Lack of recovery kind of hurts it. I've not really prepped for it, I'm gonna be honest, and he definitely could bring it as kind of like a a sort of Bulu switch in, and it can kind of deal with things like Scolipede. It's just, I could see him bringing it, but there are things that are more threatening that I had to prepare for. And with a matchup like this, you can't prepare for everything. Like, I try my best every match to prepare for everything, but when he has 4 mons that I have no switch-ins for, you have to not prep for some things. And something that I haven't prepped for is Leavanny. And when you see my team, you'll realise if he brings Leavanny, I actually lose. I'm not bringing any hazard removal, and if he gets up sticky webs, I just lose. However, I don't think he will bring it, because my team is so slow anyway. I could understand why he would bring it. I really can understand it, but I just think he has other things that are too good, and it's not like a desperate need for him. So I'm fingers crossed. I hope he doesn't bring it, because if he brings it, I lose. He has the Florges, which was another mon from my last season. I mean, I love Florges. I love it to bits, but it has a horrible matchup. Florges can't come. Like, I have Aggron, I have Nidoking, I have Scolipede. It just cannot come. It just didn't do anything. Gliscor is a weird one, in which, like, from my perspective, from prepping on the team and all that, I think he has to bring it. I could also see him not bringing it, I'll be honest, because there's a lot of things that kind of blow it back, but at the same time, my win condition this week is stopped purely and simply by Gliscor. So if I see the Gliscor, like, my game plan is just to take this thing out, just eliminate Gliscor from the game, like, see you later, Gliscor, take it out, and then hopefully be good with life. Rotom Heat, I always have problems with Rotom Heat, but, like, my only way of dealing with it is Stealth Rock damage, like, straight up. And Drapion, I've not even considered. I don't think he's bringing it. I just think everything else is just too good. So I think he's bringing Lopunny, Hoopa, Shaman, Gliscor, Rotom, and then I would say one of the Gengar and the Druddigon. I would say those are the 7 that are going to come. And those are the 7 that I had to prep for. And this is my team. And yes, I am bringing the Ampharos. I stay true to my word. This Aggron does not have a nature. Let's just fix that up real quick. I'm pretty certain that's correct. So I'm bringing Aggron as a rock setter. You know, just like be a big bulky boy. I have the Metal Burst tech because I can live pretty much one hit from everything, and Metal Burst will pretty much get a kill on everything. You know, I couldn't carry all of the coverage in the world and be a genius, be a superstar. This isn't the best mon, I'll be honest. It does okay. It doesn't really switch into anything, but he can't straight up knock it out, so it's still useful. Milotic, so important this week. So important. Score, recover, protect. Protect is vital. I have the leftovers this week. If I can protect on that Lopunny's high jump kick, I'm in such a good spot. Not only will that allow me more leftovers recovery each and every turn to make it so that he can't 2-hit KO me, but he could just lose 50% of his health straight up. And then I have the refresh, because this is my main Gliscor switch in, and I'm not letting myself get toxic stalled by that boy. Like, if he toxic me, nah, I'm refreshing that. I'm not dealing with it. Then we have Choice Scarf, Physical, Nidoking. A little bit of an interesting set. He may expect this, but I'm okay with that. I'm not a big fan of Physical Nidoking. I'm really not a fan of Scarf Nidoking. But, like, when everything on his team outspeeds me and revenge kills me, it's just what I have to bring, just straight up. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. His team is very poison and ground weak. The only thing that, like, doesn't really care is Gliscor, but then I have the Ice Punch for that. I have Head Smash for Rotom. I was going to run Mega Horn for Hoopa, but Poison Jab pretty much kills after rocks anyway, so I didn't think it was worth it. This is my win condition this week. SD Scolipede. I can Swords Dance on a multitude of things, like whether I'm threatening them out and they're switching. I can SD on a lot of things, and after a Swords Dance, I can Oko, and after rocks, I OHKO everything other than the Gliscor and the Druddigon. But, like, I cannot touch Druddigon. No, not Druddigon. Druddigon I can do, like, half to, I think. But I can't touch Gliscor at all with this set. Cannot do it, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. So, get Gliscor out the way, get Pedro in, win. That's the plan. And to do that, we're bringing dual Scarfers. I've never done this before. It's not completely unheard of. It's fairly uncommon. The plan is going to be to show him one of my Scarfers very, very early, and then catch him off guard with the other one late game. This Padfoot is going to be able to switch in on things like the Shaman, like the Lopunny, and then take a hit kind of okay-ish, but not well enough to take the next one, and he's just going to think to himself, well, this was his defensive switch in, but it can't quite take the hit, and then I outspeed him with a Choice Scarf, and I OHKO him. At least I hope so. Toxic is exclusively for Druddigon. Morning Sun is like just... I only needed Flare Blitz in close combat. Those are the only two moves I needed. So Morning Sun, hopefully going to get me some recovery. And then we'll bring in my favourite Pokemon in the world, Ampharos, my boy Bubblegum, Assault Vest. This thing actually takes one hit from everything and dishes out a really big hit to everything, man. This is a really good set. It actually just blows back his entire team. Apart from the Rotom, like this might be my key of beating Gliscor. Just get Ampharos in and just make the bold play in HP Ice, you know? Because, like, Rotom can switch in, sure, but it can't do anything to me with my Assault Vest. And I can Volt Switch on it, and that's damage, man. Like, rocks will rack up in that Rotom so quickly. But yeah, so we're going weird. We're trying to catch Sean off guard. We're trying to go a bit more offensive. I hope it works. It's probably not going to work. But yeah, I'll see you in the battle. Okay then. Please don't have any other threats. Please, please, please. He didn't bring Lopunny? He brought Empoleon. He brought the Florges. He did not bring Gliscor. Wow, he didn't bring Gliscor. Or Lopunny. I think he hard prepped for Bulu. Wait, he didn't bring Shaman! How does he not bring Shaman? Wow, that is insanity. Wow, I need my Stealth Rocks. He didn't bring Shaman. Oh my god, he didn't bring Shaman. He has no electric immunity. My Ampharos has a pretty good matchup here. Okay, just leads the Rotom. That was definitely a fear of mine. However, like, if he just wants to overheat me, I can go for the Metal Burst and just kill him straight up. He could go for the Will-O-Wisp. The safe play is probably Rocks. How important is my Aggron in this match? Because I could switch, but I think I'm going to go for the Metal Burst. I think Overheat's probably his best play. And if not, the Volt Switch and stuff, I can get up Rocks next turn. Alright, let's go for the Metal Burst. This was one of the things. Oh, please Overheat. He T-bolts, he does huge damage. We get the Metal Burst off, we get Room at the Wings of 1! That's so huge. That's so huge. Yo, that was Specs Rotom though. That was 100% Specs. I do wonder. I mean, he could have just been offensive, because I was calculating for defensive. Wow, Overheat would have killed me. That's kind of a misplay on my end, to be completely honest. Overheat would have straight up knocked out my Aggro on turn 1. It would have given me a lot of insight though. So now, Rocks aren't that important. My Scolipede just wins. In comes this boy. I mean, I don't have a switch in. So I'll try and get the Rocks up. Goes for the Dark Boss, knocks me out. Doesn't really tell me anything. So the issue is whether or not he's scarfed, because I don't really want to... Like, Dark Boss just blew me back. It's crazy how good this thing is. I mean, I think I just go Pedro. I think Pedro is fine here. I could also go Bubblegum, but I want Bubblegum to be very, very healthy, because it looks exceptionally good in this matchup. So I'm going to go Pedro. I mean, if he is scarfed, can he take my Pedro out? Not with a Dark Pulse. Do I SD here? If I SD, do I win? Well, if he stays in his specs, then it's a misplay. I think the play is to Earthquake. Let's go for it. Let's Earthquake. I don't think I necessarily need to set up here. I'm so shocked that he didn't bring the Gliscor. I mean, I said I could see him not bringing it. He clearly massively prepped for Bulu, which I understand. The reason why I didn't bring Bulu was because I felt like if I brought Bulu, Shaman literally 6-0'd me. He scarfed it, he knocks out. Oh no! How did that kill? He must be modest. Even then, it's a roll. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, that sucks so much. Oh my god, I just lost my win con turn 3. Oh, how do I bounce back from this? Right, my Ampharos has got to be able to take that. Can I take 2 of this? So we know for a fact he's scarfed. I have 2 Scarfers that will outspeed him. Dark Pulse does nothing to my Ampharos. Yeah, we're going Bubblegum. Question is Volt Switch? I think he has to go Florges. He should know I get Signal Beam. So I'm just going to click Volt Switch here. Oh my god, I lost my win con turn 3. Ah, I cannot believe it. That's so bad. Scarf Earthquake from Nidoking kind of dents his team really, really badly. This isn't over, but Scorpy literally just won. Oh, I cannot believe that killed. Oh, we got to keep our head up. We got to stay focused. This Ampharos has a good matchup. It's just I have 4 Mons left, and 2 of them are Scarfers. If he stays in here, it's not the end of the world. I should still be out of range of a good amount of things. Scarf Arcanine and Scarf Nidoking still look really good. But, just Scarf. Pedro won! I've done a disservice to Pedro here. Oh man. 37.5% chance to kill. Okay, he does switch. We get the Volt Switch off. And now I mean, I have to go Henry. We don't see lefties, so he could well be Kebby Berry, and because of that, I don't want to overpredict. I'm just going to go for the Poison Jab. Last season, I had Forges, and he had Henry, or Nidoking rather, and I ran Kebby Berry with Psychic. But I should be able to live 1 hit, and because I'm hitting him on the physical side, even if he is Kebby Berry, we should do over half, I would imagine. We should do a very, very good amount of damage here. Mind you, I'm not Life Orb. Oh, I can't believe this, man. And with no rocks racking up on Hoopa, that's actually huge. I'm kind of relying on my Ampharos to knock it out. At least I know it's Scarfed, which is kind of useless against me. He is Kebia Berry. He is Kebia Berry Psychic. So another Poison Jab knocks him out. I don't want him to wish up. I can punish the Empoleon switch so easily. I'm just going to Poison Jab. At this point, a lot of his team is like getting dented by the EQ. So yeah, like if he was going to bring Florges, that was the set he had to bring because of Nidoking and Scolipede. Just he could not bring any other set against me if he brought this Florges. I still felt like Bulu had a good matchup here. He didn't bring Shaman. I cannot believe I got this stupid blooming Shaman plush on my desk and this Ampharos plush, and just I cannot believe he didn't bring Shaman. Lopunny, I understand, but Shaman 6-0'd me. Absolute madness. He has a tough play here, because he could easily go Empoleon or Drapion, but I have an easy switch into both of those. Slitherskin's job is going to be pretty much take on that Drapion. I'm like fully Fizz Def though, and with a special Hoopa and special Gengar, special Florges, presumably special Empoleon, it's not really doing that much. It's still very specially bulky, don't get me wrong. It's going to be able to take one hit from all of those things, but it's not going to be the tremendous wall that I need it to be. Knocking out Rotom turn 1 was kind of clean though, and not going to lie. Like I said before the match that I just had to predict what he was going to bring. I got it wrong, and so I should kind of lose. But knocking out Rotom turn 1 changes a lot of that. I cannot believe he did not bring the Shaman. That's so crazy. Like, was he that worried about Scolipede? If he was that worried about Scolipede... Okay, nice, we get rid of the Florges. That's good. Hopefully he doesn't realize I'm Scarfed, and he goes Hoopa. That's going to be my best case scenario. Is it though? I think if he goes Hoopa, I just have to go Ampharos. Like, Ampharos looks so good here. Oh, man. This is going to be a quick one. That's all I can say. This is going to be like 10 turns. The thing is, I don't have the Mega Horn on Henry. I'm locked into Poison Jab anyway. I do a lot to Hoopa. I just think he has better options here. Get my Henry up. So yeah, I do 85% to him. How much does my Earthquakes and stuff do to... I'm almost knocking out Empoleon. I pretty much am knocking out Drapion, and Gengar shouldn't take it. No. Okay, he goes this thing. I think I just go Ampharos. And just Volt Switch again. Because Henry's too good. Like, Earthquake just kills everything. Yeah, we got to trust in our Assault Vest. Hopefully he's not Psy Shock. I believe I can take 2 of them anyway. Hoopa against Ampharos. Psy Shock. I can't take 2 of them. Is that the play then? Can I risk my Ampharos on that? Like, Ampharos looks so good here. But so does Henry. What about... remember, he's modest. I almost forgot about that. Can Melodic switch in? I think so. I think we have to pull the trigger on Slitherskin here. I just don't think it's worth taking the damage on Ampharos. Psychic. It does very little. It does 43%. That's about what I'd expect. My Scald does nothing, but it puts him in range of everything. So let's go for it. I can always protect and get some more lefties. He can't really switch into much here. Like, if he goes Empoleon, that's free Ampharos. And then I just click T-Bolt. And I'm totally fine with that. Okay. So I think, like, Ampharos would have been good, but if he was Psyshock, then I literally lost my Ampharos, and that's just so dumb. Hoopa is a threat. He's probably thinking to himself that Scarf Hoopa literally just wins, like, in a couple of turns. Little does he know. Okay, in comes this boy. A burn would be tremendous. And I get it. Slitherskin, you're a god. He is leftovers. He's not Shuckerberry. That's good to know. I mean, I just go hard Bubblegum. If he goes Rocks, then he goes Rocks. It's not the end of the world. We just go Bubblegum here. He does go Rocks. And I don't think he has a T-Bolt switching. So let's just get it going. Let's go Bubblegum. I should outspeed this thing. I did try and speed creep the Empoleon. I have a little bit of speed investment. I may not be able to one-shot him. It depends if he's Fizz Def or specially defensive. But, like, what's his switching? AV Drapion? My Melodic should be able to switch in a Drapion without too much of an issue. This is a very strange battle. He's got two mons on his team that I did not expect. I would say he definitely did not expect this Ampharos. I said I'd bring it. And it actually has a good matchup, as you can see. Assault Vested, I can live any one hit from any of these boys, and do upwards of 50% to all of them. If I had Rocks up, that would be huge, but I just was never really going to get an opportunity to do so. Like, I didn't know anything about that Hoopa, so I just kind of had to let my aggro go. If he overheated turn 1, that would have been unfortunate, because I didn't realize he was offensive. He could have killed my aggro, and that's a misplay, to be completely honest. Like, I know it worked out for me, but that's looking at it results-oriented. I just thought he was going to be a defensive Rotom. Like, if he didn't have Gliscor, surely that had to be a Scolipede response. I get it. He was relying on the Kebia Berry Florges. But even so. Like, I could pop that with my Nidoking anytime I wanted. He is a tough play here. I really hope that Ampharos puts in the work. I'm not going to lie. Empoleon. Yeah, so if he's specially defensive, I definitely won't kill him. Would he be specially defensive, though? I mean, Skull did 8%, if that will teach us anything. I highly doubt it will. Yeah. It's possibly the worst move ever. Thanks, it worked out, okay. God, Showdown counts give me a hard time. Come on, Bubblegum. He just goes for the Toxic. That's fine by me. I just T-Bot again, right? It's gonna put Hooper in range of Signal Beam 100%. It's gonna kill this Empoleon. It's gonna do a tremendous amount to Gengar, and it's my strongest move against Drapion. I could also Volt Switch, but that's not the play. Let's T-Bot. He protects that bastard! That's actually annoying, because that's getting me closer in range of things like Gengar and Hoopa and Drapion, aka his entire team. But yeah, he's struggling against this Ampharos. His only 2 responses on his entire team were Rotom and Florges. He brought them both, but they're both gone. And now Bubblegum is here to take lives. I just really want Ampharos to get a kill. Oh, come on. I think he has to let the Empoleon go. Like, it doesn't do anything at this point. He switched in Hoopa. I get the para. Now that shouldn't really matter. I take a hit from here. I think I'm just going to Signal Beam. He's fully powered. I lived the hit. I definitely did live the hit, but that sucks. I'll tell him afterwards that I was a Assault Vest and I could live the hit. But my boy, Bubblegum, killing a Hoopa-Unbound, the tier 5 against the tier 1. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Good job, Bubblegum. I think I'm probably in range of Drapion by now, possibly even Gengar. In comes the Drapion. I want to check if I know I outspeed the Empoleon, but everything on my team can kill Empoleon. So it's not really an issue. Let's get up Drapion. Drapion is going to kill me, no question. What about Gengar? Gengar probably kills me as well. Do I let Ampharos go? Tough. It's tough. How much does the Drapion do to Molo? Like, is it worth trying to make that switch? I mean, that's Jolly, max attack. He does so little to me. No, I think we just gotta let Bubblegum go. Bubblegum! Okay, he's a Assault Vest. That did nothing. It did 32%. It should put him in range of Earthquake, though. Yeah, he is 1,000,000% Assault Vest. Assault Vest. It did less than that. How much did it do? 32. If he's max HP, 73% min. Yeah, I'm willing to chance that. Come on, young Henry. Henry! Yeah, because he didn't knock me out, he probably has like no attack investment. He's so specially bulky. That was insane. Like, I was expecting that to do like 60%. He should have probably gone this thing earlier. Obviously, he thought that Hoopa was going to knock me out. But going Hoopa was really risky, because he risked the paralysis, and he didn't know that I got 2 Scarfers. So, he probably thought... In fact, Scarf EQ might just win here. Empoleon is crippled and very low. We know this thing isn't Scarf. He could have Aqua Jet and Empoleon, but he is burned. So, potentially I can live it. What did we see? We saw Toxic, Protect, Stealth Rock. His only attacking move wouldn't... Okay, he just sacks up the Empoleon. That makes a lot of sense. Henry picks up a kill. I think the combination of Henry and Padfoot is going to prove too much to him here. He goes Gengar. I mean, if this boy is Scarfed, it's going to be Scarfed. If he's Sash, he's Sash. I got to break it somehow. I can't just be switching in my Padfoot willy-nilly on these Stealth Rocks. We just gotta believe in the King of England. Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. That top board on the leader spot. It's that top board on the really. That top spot on the leaderboard. It's there. You can smell it. Just EQ. Please don't be Sash. Please don't be Scarf. He would not bring dual Scarfers against me, would he? He could bring Sash. That's definitely a set he could bring. The question is... Oh, Henry! That should be the game! He doesn't see the Scarf Henry coming. Let's go! Oh, vengeance is sweet! Yes! Holy smokes. I'm just in shock that he didn't bring the Shaman, like, or the Lopunny, like, just, you know, good game to Sean. He played well, he brought some stuff I didn't expect, he caught me off guard, he got rid of my win condition, like, turn 3, but man, Ampharos, Nidoking, just putting in the finest, I'm so happy, man, I'm so happy! Okay, I don't actually know, I think I got Sheldon next week, but yes, 3-0, sitting pretty at the top of the leaderboard, got our revenge against Sean, finally. Thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye!